Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com.
Been a while since you've opened up this closet or entered into the storage room, and you find a pot and you're not sure, is it fleishik, is it milchik, is it Pareve? What did I use it for? Or if you received a Yerusha after 120 years, when parents go to Olam Haba, and they receive all the pots and pans, and you're not sure, you don't remember, did you use it for fleishik, did you use it for milchik? What's the status of a vessel? If you are not sure of its status of meat or milk, what can you do with it? So in general, whenever we have a question or a doubt in a halachic matter, we apply the rule of Safek D'Rabbanan L'Kula and Safek D'Oraisa L'Chumra. So if the matter is a biblical question, we're stringent. If it's a rabbinical question, we're lenient. Is using a pot that perhaps was used for fleishik to use it now for milchik, is that a biblical isser or only a rabbinical one? So in truth, after the passing of 24 hours of a pot, its kashrus status is now rabbinical. And therefore, seemingly, in our case scenario, since you're not sure what it's used for, it's a doubt, you can be lenient to thou designate it for whatever you want, fleishik or milchik. However, in truth, this is incorrect. As a doubt is only considered a doubt when it's a true doubt, not a doubt that's simply due to your ignorance. And to since in truth, the status of this pot was known and could be known, and just that you currently don't know, it doesn't consider it a doubt. And therefore, the halacha would be in such a case that you would need to kasher your pot if you want to designate it for fleishik or milchik, or alternatively, you can use it for only Pareve foods. All this is in addition to the fact that when a person cooks onions or garlic or another sharp food in the pot, it actually becomes a biblical question, and therefore, even if the doubt was a true doubt, we would need to apply Safek D'Oraisa L'Chumra, the rule that by a biblical doubt we go stringently. Now, all this is assuming that 12 months have not yet passed since its last use. However, if 12 months have already passed, some poskim state that even if you know for sure that it was fleishik or milchik, you can now use it for the opposite, as once 12 months have passed from a pot's last use, it returns to a Pareve state. And thus certainly here, where you don't even know its status, you would be allowed to designate it for whatever you wish. Practically, this idea that after 12 months a pot reverts to a Pareve state is not so simple and is in truth debated amongst the poskim. However, in a case of doubt, as we mentioned, there is more room to be lenient. And so concludes the Chidah in Chaim Sha'ol, Volume 2, Tshuva 38, regarding a vessel that was purchased from a Gentile and one is unsure of its kashrus status, that he says if 12 months have passed, you can be lenient. Maybe it wasn't used for non-kosher. Even if it was used for non-kosher, 12 months have passed. Maybe we will like the poskim that 12 months removes a vessel to its Pareve state. Practically, however, as conclude the Achrein in the Pischei Tshuva and the Shari Tshuva, the best thing is to kasher the vessel if it's a kasherable vessel and avoid the question altogether. So to summarize, if you have a vessel and you're unsure if it's fleishik or milchik, due to whatever reason, inheritance, a present, a gift, was put away in storage, the best thing is to kasher it before designating it for now milchik or fleishik. And certainly this must be done if 12 months have not passed since the last use of this vessel. If, however, 12 months have already passed, and there is room to permit designating the vessel for meat or milk even without kashering it beforehand. Although even in such a case, as we said, it is best to kasher it. Regarding vessels made of glass material, since glass material contains many poskim which state that it never becomes fleishik or milchik to begin with, therefore certainly in a case of doubt, one may be lenient to designate it for whatever one wishes, for meat or for dairy. Although if we're discussing a Pyrex pot or baking glass pan, then it is proper for it to be kashered before one does so.
Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at ShulchanAruch.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.